I love this song so much.
Here's a chance to prove yourself. Think you can handle it?
And his partner from Boston, Massachusetts, the Superstar! And from Recluse, Wyoming, weighing in at 230 pounds, Dexter Loomis. From the internet, weighing in at 100 pounds, Stacked Mix Slacks.
This one's got your name written all over it. Are you ready?
And his opponent, representing American-made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
This is the one everyone's been waiting for.
And her opponent, representing the L.
There you are. Here's what I got for you this time. You want in?
This isn't up to my standards. What else you got?
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier. I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next. And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle. Driving down a forearm into their jaw. Forearm all across the face.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
And Mark's resolve might be wavering here.
Coffey now just trying to survive.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. He got nailed by that last attack. I don't think he's going to give up so easily, though. There's Mark with a counter. Finally, Coffey's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Now's a chance for Mark to get back into this match. Double springboard moonsault.
All the way up, hung up on the top rope. Oh, look at the knees. Just going all out with every... Look at this! Look at that!
Throwing all caution to the wind and flying around like a bat out of hell.
Clearing up our announce desk. Things are about to turn disastrous. Rattling our announce desk. I don't know what's coming next, but it's not good. Ow! Taking a little tour of ringside, and I guess we're one of the pit stops.
Driving the face down.
And Mark's resolve might be wavering here. This is where Mark Coffey will be tested. Mark finding an answer to that onslaught.
Coffey trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Skull-crushing finale. Uh-oh, guys. We should probably take a step back here. Time for him to get back in the ring. No one wants a count out here. Bringing this back into the ring. He's able to beat the count just in time. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
From the top rope.
Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall. There's press. Hammering away. Another attack to the head and looking a little dazed. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
this is gonna be bad. Really bad. Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks.
A masterful display of deep.
Wait a second. Suplex. Pile driver through the table.
That was completely insane. The announce table's been reduced to wood chips.
These superstars have gone over the limit. There's no line they won't cross.
And now thrown back into the ring. Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around. That got turned around on Mark Coffey. Uh-oh, mandible claw! Mandible claw!
Mark is out. That's it.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and I
don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
You're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line. The Scottish Supernova.
And representing Meta 4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Look, I'm not downplaying his skills, but Dar needs an ego check.
Certainly thinks he's a cut above the rest.
You two just don't get how good Noam Dar is. It's time you recognize his profound abilities.
You can be talented and humble, Corey.
Not in my experience.
I will say this, don't judge Noam Dar by his size.
Dar has a cruiserweight build, but is more than capable of dealing with heavyweight opponents.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Crucifix powerbomb. It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement.
The running senton.
Crushing impact.
Turns it around.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize? One counter met by another. One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Super kick!
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar's defensive instincts need to kick in. And Noam Dar sidesteps.
And Noam is countered. Into a sidewalk slam.
Hitting the ropes. Brutal knee to the side of the face.
Uh-oh.
Twist of fate.
Forearm just raking across the face.
You could see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
A non-stop flurry of offense from him.
This is how he wants to take charge.
Top rope. Elbow drop to the heart.
Cover. There's 2. No, stops the count at 2.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there.
Oh my God, he's got him in. Running arm breaker.
That was nasty. Propped up in the corner.
Clubbing blow.
Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
Applied. Well, that came to an end with a abrupt punch.
Being placed onto the top rope.
From the top rope. By the throat.
Choke slam.
Is it enough? The cover. 2. And still in this.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
Oh! He's getting completely overwhelmed now.
He is really being taken to task here.
Wicked kick. And Dar turns it around.
Uh-oh.
Cuts the attack off. Achilles lock.
Fix the leg into the Achilles lock submission. Agonizing position for their opponent.
He is struggling to find an escape, but to no avail.
Will the pain be too much? Will he submit?
Oh, the pressure on the left knee. He's trying to fight it. He's trying to break out and does it.
What a vicious shot.
Oh, man, that definitely opened him up.
Look out, there is blood in the water.
Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately. Oh, my goodness.
Just strike it at will.
Rolling knee bar!
And the knee is in. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Goes behind, hammerlock, applied. Oh, SOS.
Is it enough? The cover!
And this gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
They are out of here, but we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise. Unloads with the boot.
Momentum is completely in his corner now.
Yeah, he's unleashing a full throttle attack. Uh-oh. Boom! Scorpion death drop.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
To the sky. Bullseye. Oh. Looking to muscle up the competition here. It's a long way down.
Oh, crucifix powerbomb. That just reverberated throughout the entire building. Talk about making a statement.
Repeated headbutts.
Bludgeoning their opponent.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
A knee right to the face.
And he avoids what was coming.
Placing him in the corner.
Oh, man. Kick to the face.
Teeing off. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Drops a knee. He wants his crowd on their feet. He wants them to make some noise.
Strong forearm.
And he's basically defenseless right now.
I know he didn't think he'd be in this position tonight. Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Off the rope.
Oh, missed connection.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed.
He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
And now here we have it, right at the final stretch of this gauntlet match.
Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet. I gotta tell you, nostalgia is hitting me hard tonight. It feels great to be back here in NXT.
Too bad they don't want you. But many times watching NXT is like getting a glimpse of the future.
There's a tilt-a-whirl doing a small package.
An easy kick out there.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Able to slip out of that one.
Springboard roundhouse. Good night.
And the momentum's clearly against Wes now.
Can Wes recover from this adversity?
And he turned it around.
Now he's looking for some momentum.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this.
Oh. Oof.
Catches the kick.
Countering each other again and again.
Catches the leg.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. To the face. Oh, gorgeous. Around the world. Inside cradle.
Raising the arm before one.
A lot of energy left in that kick out. This matchup isn't anywhere near over. Ooh, amazing agility. And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
This is making me nervous. Oh, DDT off the apron.
He averts the offense.
Oh, the spear. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud? Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Driving a forearm into the jaw. Good night. Oh, my God.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout. Blast off. Good Lord. Taking flight.
The airtime. The fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside. Ooh, just relentless.
And West can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can West recover from this adversity? Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Ooh, and a kick.
Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Could really use a sense of urgency right now when it comes to getting back in the ring.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. Sent into the corner.
Stop to the knee.
No, he's got him where he wants him. Here we go.
And launches him into a buckle bomb.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, ran face first.
Nasty shot. Now the blood is flowing from Wes's face.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
Oh, man, he's got him in the crosshairs.
Neck breaker. Ouch.
West did his homework.
Shoulder up before the count started.
Where in the world does one find such strength at this stage to kick out that early in the count? DDT!
Spiked. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Ooh!
Oh! Uh-oh! Oh, my God, what a move! Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band. Super kick! Good night.
Wesley is in serious danger. The squared circle has been transformed into a ballroom of sorts for Sister Abigail.
Sister Abigail!
West went down in a heap.
That might have done it. This could be it. 2.
Eliminated. And we have a winner.
Big Nasty.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know you also didn't have a plan when you decided to climb Old Man Thompson's tree, and we had to call the fire department to carry you down. Not a great look.
Oh, sure. Bring up my childhood trauma.
Hopefully you're triggered enough that you actually give some thought to what you're doing.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
Punk's gonna be one of the guys. Watch. I call right now.
We have no idea who is in those mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Oh, goodness, blasted right into the corner. Driving down a forearm into their jaw.
Oh my God. Springboard moonsault.
Wow.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Forearm right to the jaw. Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped.
So precise with the super kick.
He might just be stalling for time here. Here we go. Time for Andre Chase to stake his claim here in Elimination Chamber. Out of the ring and onto that dangerous floor of the chamber. Oh, and a forearm smash. Oh!
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
A reversal. Well scouted. Oh! Returning back to the ring. An uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Oh, he cuts it off. Big boot. Super kick. A bunch of strikes. What a combination.
It's Duke Hudson out of his pod and into the action.
It looked like Chase might have made a miscalculation there.
Oh.
Oh, no, this won't end well.
Uh-oh.
Double choke slam. Constant pressure stacking on top of Chase here.
If Chase can just weather this storm, he'll be fine.
Here we go. Crashing to the floor.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely.
A hard landing for sure. Getting him right into the corner.
Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
Manages to escape before the 3 count.
He really thought.
All the way up top. Almost took their arm off. What an arm drag.
That wasn't just a move. That was a statement.
Vicious attack. They outlaw that move from other sports for a reason.
Out of the...
Oh, there it is. The mandible claw. It's locked in. Will that close Andre out? And the first elimination might be the toughest one to get.
Spear!
Oh, man. Has it hooked in and boom!
Package driver. And there's the cover. Kicks out before the 2 count.
All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match? Oh, no. What's he thinking here?
I'd question if he's thinking at all, Byron.
Looks like Nathan Frazier is next into the chaos of the chamber.
Big ending! We got a cover!
Now it's Frazier. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
Not a whole lot of luster behind that kick out.
Smooth transition.
Trying to find it. Anything to not give up.
It's a battle of wills now. Who will break?
That's it. That's a tap.
Starting to open up a bit inside the chamber here. These four superstars have some room to work.
Suplex brings them down.
Up and, oh, knee right to the spine. Does he have him here? And he kicks out of the pin and one.
We are this far into the match. Where is this energy coming from?
Watch this display of power.
Sit-up powerbomb.
Scaling the chamber wall.
What is the plan here?
It can't be good.
Look at it! Throws all caution to the wind. Boom! Jensen looking to go airborne. Hey, wait a minute!
Looking to go big here.
And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
Oh.
Inverted face lock into an elbow drop.
Uh-oh, tuning up the band. It is time. Swing chin music.
No way Wolfgang recovers from that. We are looking at three superstars who are left to battle inside the chamber. Why would you go to the top of the pod?
Well, it ain't for a better view, Saxton.
The referee becoming collateral damage.
Sidewalk slam.
He took the worst of that impact.
Yeah, Brooks delivering the pain.
SOS.
Oh, set down. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
He dodges out of danger. Popped right in the face.
Oh, man.
Spear!
Oh, double boots.
And a double DDT!
Round and round into the...
Satellite DDT. Ah, big height on that moonsault. Uh-oh. He catches Jensen with a big counter. Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw!
That could be Frazier's demise.
2!
And here we are, only one fall away from a winner.
Climbing to the top. What's he thinking?
From the top rope.
Diving elbow! Uh-oh, tuning up the band. It is time. Swing chin music.
Is there any life left in Jensen?
Ouch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh is right. Package pile driver.
Goes behind, hammerlock applied. Oh, SOS.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Uh-oh, mandible claw, mandible claw.
Is there any life left in Jensen?
He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexus King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
And this is where he betrays me.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexus King and Bailey.
the Superstar in CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Ooh. And a slap, too.
Every strike more devastating than the last. Waistlock.
Belly flex. The cutter never ceases to amaze me.
Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal.
Taking flight.
Bang, what a splash. The champion taking the high-risk option to retain the title.
Oh, my goodness. Kick to the spine.
Oh, that hurt to the spine.
Picking the spot.
Put in the corner now.
There's the tag.
There's the tag. Oh, a double Northern Lights suplex. The challenger is getting battered. Gonna be hard to answer back.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
Alexis King playing to the crowd now.
The ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot. And there's the tag. It's about time.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has
I
sided
freaking knew it. What an
This
SOB.
can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new
From the jump, I knew
tag
it.
team champions.
The
all
freaking
thanks
the king
to
of the
shocking
traitors.
turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny
I
to
freaking
attack
knew
the
it, dude.
former
There's
champions.
no way he
Punk was friends with
wasn't.
these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
What a dick. Man, this dude. Unless he's like pulling like what Kurt Angle did, where he's like a double agent, but like, I don't think so.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago, and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted a main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster, and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flyer miles. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
Not great. Definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
I've got something big cooked up. You ready to get in the kitchen?
This isn't worth lacing up my boots for. Next. I don't think that's what the WWE Universe...
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, the Superstar! And her opponent from Taipei City, Christina Fury! Here is your winner, the Superstar!
The WWE Universe has been waiting for this match. You ready for the challenge?
And her opponent, from Glen Ridge, New Jersey, Katana Chance! Here is your winner, the Superstar!
That's gonna do it for tonight. Yeah, go figure. Look at that right here on the cover, right there, Mr. Betrayal. All right, I'll pick this up back tomorrow.